Sorry, I'm gonna leave. You knew that was coming. Did you see how Steph looked at me? She's like, oh yeah, I already didn't
I've
like
heard,
him.
well, I've heard it from you
Yeah,
before.
all right, I'm sorry. But this is the Roberta's 9-piece lemon thyme ground cover. And this is the live plant. It's $25.98, but the easy pay on this is $8.66. You're saving $6 when you shop with us today. So listen, this is gonna replace mulch. It's gonna help to chase those weeds away. You don't need to buy gravel. It's pet friendly. It can handle foot traffic. It's even edible. It's deer resistant. It's drought tolerant, and it's fragrant. And I'm gonna stop talking because it is a problem solver, and I'm gonna talk to two people that know how to solve problems.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite plants each year, the lemon thyme, because like you're saying, it does solve those problems. It reduces the amount of mulch in your garden that you have to order each year, because you will actually plant this in your garden beds where you would typically put the mulch. And once you plant it there, it quickly grows and spreads out, filling your garden beds with this thick, dense layer of evergreen foliage that looks beautiful like this all year round. In the summertime, you get gorgeous flowers, and as you can see, this dense growth is not gonna let any weeds grow.
Right.
So check one, you reduce the mulch. Check two, you're slowing down the amount of weeds in your garden beds, and all the while you're doing so with a plant that is beautifully fragrant.
I was going to mention, I was going to cut you, or
just cut me off.
Yeah, cut you off. TJ, I just want you to kind of like rub your hands on the foliage, give it a nice smell. Is that not so fresh and delicious? That's why it's called lemon thyme, because it has that beautiful, it almost smells like, I don't know, like lemon.
Lemon verbena.
Yeah, thank you. That was what I was
I'm
looking for.
already eating it.
Excellent. Yeah, it's fully
totally edible.
Totally.
It's
That's
actually,
pretty
this
cool,
would be
right?
fantastic. And this is something for it to be so hardy and do all the things that it does. Why wouldn't I want to have more? So this is what it looks like. By the way, 300 remaining of this. I want to give you a little update.
Wow.
So this is what it looks like when it starts, or tell me what it looks like when it comes to us.
Yeah, so we're actually shipping you guys a beautiful tray of 9 plants. This has been such a hot collection, and I know it could very well sell out in this presentation, because most gardeners are choosing to pick up 3 or 4 of these collections. Each one of your 9 plants, you just go along your walkways, along your flower beds, along your hot driveways, rocky areas, slopes, and each one of them is going to grow into something that looks like this. So you can imagine
each one is going to look like this? Really?
Yeah, exactly. So imagine
Lots
if you
of
get 4 or
coverage.
5 of these collections, that's how you really start to reduce the amount of mulch that you need to use in your garden.
That's fantastic. And so look, you're starting with this.
Yeah.
And you can end up with this. What's the growing season?
Yeah, so they're evergreen all year round. So they're gonna provide you that beautiful interest all year round. And if we can get in really close into this foliage, what also makes this lemon thyme different than other kinds out there is that each and every single leaf has this beautiful little variegation. You can see that little white lining around the edge of the foliage.
Like it's glowing.
It's exactly, it looks like it's glowing in the garden. And that just is just those little touches with the correct plant choices that really distinguish a good garden from a great garden.
I love that, especially when you said you can save time and nobody wants to pick weeds, and you don't have to do that with this.
I would rather pick weeds than pay for mulch and lay mulch. I hate that job. That job sucks.
Okay, so we're gonna get another styling tip here?
There we go.
Okay.
Devin style tips. My jingle's changed again. So.
That's okay.
So we're gonna put our lemon thyme at the very front of our hot, sunny garden beds and borders, and then we're gonna put other beautiful, sun-loving, drought-tolerant plants.
Check it out,
like,
when it's blooming
exactly.
in the summertime, when your agapanthus are blooming, this pink paired with that gorgeous kind of periwinkle blue, it's a stunner in the garden.
It really, and look
It's
at
super
this.
drought tolerant. You can do this with such little effort.
Yeah, very
so
easy.
would this be a plant, do I need to use extra food? Do I have to do anything with them?
Honestly, they're very,
You
they're
can.
very undemanding.
If you're out there fertilizing and it, and you want to, but this is such an easy, low maintenance plant. Truly, it is like the best plant to add to the garden.
Okay, I gotcha. So this is wonderful. It's the lemon thyme ground cover live plant. It's $25.98. The easy pay on this is $8.66. If you're interested in that plant food, there it is there. You can see it on screen. Your item number is M61691. It's $24.75. So listen, here's what I love about QVC and working with you all. You figure out all the tough stuff. We just have to bring it home and follow the instructions. And the great thing is you guys have a warranty to make sure that we're happy and everybody's satisfied.
And I promise you will love growing these plants. Not only are they drought tolerant, like my sister said, they're also very winter hardy to like negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. They're heat
Totally.
resistant, so you can grow them in places like Nevada and Arizona,
Those
which is
hot, rocky
wonderful.
garden beds.
It's very deer resistant, rabbit resistant, but at the same time, it's pet friendly. So if your dogs and cats run through it, maybe nibble on it, they're gonna be totally fine. Your little kids run through it, it doesn't matter. I haven't even mentioned that these plants can handle foot traffic. So if you walk all over it or your kids ride their bikes over it, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna look good.
Still looks good. So look, it replaces so many things, and you're getting flower. And we're looking at the screen. So Steph, you were just pointing. That's what that looks like.
I just wanted to say, imagine if on the right image along those steps, that was just boring old mulch, you know?
Yeah.
Now spruce up your garden with these gorgeous, flowering lemon thyme that's gonna look good 12 months out of the year, and then 6 months out of the year, you're gonna have these beautiful pink flowers. I mean, there's no questions asked. And then furthermore, unlike the mulch that you have to deal with every year, you're gonna plant this and it's just gonna keep growing and getting bigger and better, and you don't have to do any more work. You're gonna plant it and leave it alone, and that's amazing.
Everybody loves that. So you're getting 9 pieces. Now, what would you recommend? How should I plant these? Do I need to plant them like 2 inches apart, or how does that work?
I would plant them about 12 inches apart. They'll each extend about 12 to 15 inches around. So one collection will easily cover, I would say, around a 10 square foot area. Really? So if you really want to do some damage to that mulch bill, just really get that mulch bill as low as possible, get 4 or 5 of these collections. You'll have no regrets. They're so easy to grow, and not to mention, are they great garden performers? They are actually delightful to cook with. I have to say, using this foliage, going out to your backyard, picking some of this foliage, putting it in your stews, your potatoes, your chickens.
Yeah, I'm just eating it here in the studio.
Yeah, you were.
Exactly.
It's amazing. I love it.
It's real.
It's super good, and it smells delicious. I mean, to have something this fragrant in like a nice summer breeze, and you get a little bit of that smell when you're walking around, it's delightful.
I love it. I love it. It's Roberta's. It's 9-piece. Guide number is M95119. Okay, only